All right. So, change who I used to be. A reason for all that I do. And
I'm making a cream biscuit strawberry shortcake, a strawberry mint puree for the base, and then I will be doing lemon whip to kind of cut into the sweetness of the dip. Yes, sir. I'm making a bitter French kiss. It is a puff pastry with very, very sweet dates, goat cheese, heavy whipping cream to tone it down just a little bit, and it creates just this marvelous filling.
all right.
This is my Beyonce.
So, oh, hey, sweetie. How you doing?
Looks like you got two lights so far.
I only have one.
Well, it's just two on my hand.
Oh, well, today we are going to be trying to take some of these. It's Steve! We're trying to take some of these old tarantula molts and do our damnedest to turn them into resin molds. Okay, so we're not going to do the whole resin part today. And,
You're soaking it, hon.
yeah?
It'll need to dry out for a couple of days at least.
Why are you wearing my hat?
I don't know. Got a problem with it?
No. We have a few cute
Actually,
little.
with tomorrow's heat, we might try to milk egg.
Right now we have the
Close the oven, idiot.
Theraphosa apophysis molt in the liquid. So he may talk to me a lot, but I will watch as much as possible. Yeah, that's quite alright. Family first. Always remember that. And if a boss tells you otherwise,
Tell him to fuck off.
pretty much. Because the best bosses that I have ever had in my life have said family first. Let's do this the right way, shall we? There we are. Today is also push-up day, so we'll be starting that shortly as well. Now we have with us some gloves, just in case I need to get hands-on with these molds.
Make sure to mention we'll be on again later taking care of it.
Yes, we will be on again later taking care of animals. Today we are just trying to mess with tarantula molts. That's what this is right here. This is from our Theraphosa apophysis, who is currently in his den awaiting another another roach. Probably be feeding him tonight, and the other tarantulas tomorrow. What?
Are they both in his kennel?
Hopefully not at midnight this time. No, he's on the floor over here, and she is in her kennel. Why do you have... Stop it! Drop it!
What does
Drop
she
it!
have?
It is a wad of plastic.
How?
And why? Because my cousin will be asleep. It's fine by me.
I'm hoping
This-
to be in bed by midnight.
This tarantula molt is just about ready for us to take it out, run some water over it, get it back out here, and start trying to unfold it. One of the main things that we're trying to look at is the abdomen. If this little shit hasn't gone and mutilated it too much, we're looking for a little pocket on the abdomen that will tell us whether it is a male or a female. The males do not have this particular little pocket that we're looking for. Easton Wilkening. Do we have an Easton on here?
Two.
I don't think we have an Easton.
Three. Throw.
The fuck?
I got it to you.
That could have gone sideways. Well, technically, technically, that did go sideways. It went across the house.
I threw
So-
it, so it went straight-ish.
Thank you, Easton. We are trying to get there. We do have. Oh, what is that called? What is that money app that we have? We have a Venmo, but nobody ever sends anything to it. It's constantly telling me, "You're poor." Makes me feel great about
Don't need
myself.
reminders.
All right, so this is our tarantula stew.
Did you say tarantula stew?
Yes,
Ew.
yummy. Hopefully, wet urticating hairs don't stick to your skin as well, because that was probably a very dumb idea.
That'd be harder to get off with the soap. I got it.
I imagine it's not as hard getting off with soap as other things.
Like Vaseline. Probably easy to get off on Vaseline.
My wife leaning into dirty humor. It's fantastic.
Was that a dead animal or a molt?
That's a molt, and we got to go and carefully rinse it off and start trying to get it.
I'm thinking it's gonna have to go in a skull.
You want to put it in a skull? It might be too big for a skull.
We'd have to go through my molt knife.
If we have to, we can get a, just out of the blue, one larger, flatter.
Well, we have some that are like this big.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Might be too big.
It is the molt of a tarantula. I'm gonna go rinse it off. We are going to clean off this table first of all, and then we're gonna start working on tacking its legs down, and then spreading the abdomen out, which has been chewed on, because when tarantulas initially molt, they try to get as much of the nutrients from their old skin as they can. So, in most cases, what you end up with is just bullshit. It's just bullshit. So, off we go.
What?
What? Here we go. Does it kill them? No, it does not.
They're
Molting.
already dead. Or, wait, never mind.
Oh, God, honey. You're not helping. Molting is just a process in which the tarantula casts off its old exoskeleton, like a crab or a lobster, in order to grow a little bit more. It's probably wildly uncomfortable, but it is a part of their life cycle. I am going to be right back, because I don't want you guys seeing my kitchen right now.
I need other dishes.
It's a no-no. I found a reason for me to change who I used to be.
See you on the cat. Cynthia, sorry. But your family should be proud of you. Thank you. She's got animal heart. It tastes like something shiny. I'm happy she's got a light too. Yeah, that's because she likes it most.
Alright.
Hello.
Good night.
Hi.
This little one did not leave much.
You mean by a day after tomorrow, Sunday? I guess I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. I'm ready on Sunday.
Alright, here we go.
Back on Sunday?
So this
I was gonna give you What? Really?
There we go. There is not much left with this little monster. So, for those just tuning in, this is a tarantula molt. And this is what I mean by the abdomen getting all torn up. No, this isn't dead. It's just a part of the...
Where are you? Okay, never mind. 6:45. Unconscious person, eastbound lane, Lewis and Clark Bridge, Rainier.
Holy shit, it's a female. All right. Well, that right there is confirmation. The pouch is very apparent here. That is it right there. That right there is that little pouch that confirms that this tarantula is in fact a female. Kid.
Oh, you know how I lost
Oliver, no. Oliver, no. This is my little setup. You go play somewhere else.
They play with the one.
So what we're going to have to do here, we're going to try at least getting half partial of this tarantula up and running. It ain't going to be pretty, folks.
Yeah,
So...
water dish was dry.
But yeah, that little bit right there is exactly what we were looking for. Now, part of this can still be used, hopefully. We're going to gently bring the legs back.
You need to stay.
Oh, not too bad. Duchess, you are not helping.
That's beautiful right there. Well, it's not dead, you guys. This is a molt. This is just part of their growth right here. So this right here is exactly what we were looking for confirmation. Where did the other needle go off to? Oh, fuck.
Hey, me and Ireland, we took Jason.
Well, we are going to have a fun time. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, now that is beautiful. We're going to go and put this in resin. It's not going to be the best. We're probably going to have to cut it right here. But we'll put it in resin, showcasing that little dot right in here. This right here. So that we can go and put a label right over the top of it with an arrow or something that says female. And then we're going to sell it. And we sell stuff at... Yeah, because I was worried about you. Okay. There we go. My puppy from biting without being charged with abuse. Basically, you've got to go and treat it like you're another dog. I don't mean bite it back, but typically speaking, what you need to do is get it on its back and use your hand like a makeshift uh, jaw, like you're biting him, but you're not biting him, and that should shock the little bastard into realizing that you're not happy. And if you do it enough times in response to what he's doing, it should start getting it through his head that what his behavior is doing is getting him in trouble.
Probably not gonna go anywhere. He's a little happy because he's not sure about the company. Look at that. Nope.
Despite the fact that half of the abdomen is completely torn, I am so happy with the way that this little one turned out. Okay, maybe. I think what we're gonna have to do though when we go and put this in resin is put it out in the pressure pot. Oh, and earlier we had somebody asking about what tarantula eyes look like, and we do have something here that will enlighten you on that.
You ever seen her?
Check.
And your house feels good. And the dogs are happy not to be
You see that right there?
called the Shug Duchess, and all of a sudden she's trying to hop back on your couch.
So for those just joining us, this is a tarantula molt.
Please.
What's he doing?
He's trying to rip a hole in it.
We just got it.
Oliver!
Oh, he's enjoying it. He's loving it. He'll love it for like one day.
And then we have another molt, and the abdomen on the next molt should be completely intact because she did not feel the need to get much of the sustenance out of it.
Singing of literally the hundreds of dollars. That's part of it.
I forgot. We did buy a case of water. We forgot to bring it in the house. I didn't even pay attention. We got plenty of water.
Good golly, what? It's 81 degrees. Time to turn off all the heat lamps.
Yes.
That one's already turned
I
off.
don't know.
All right, let's zoom this out so you guys can see what I'm doing.
Well, Iron needs to go talk to Dad.
What?
Duchess or their yeah. Well, yep, and if Iron's going anywhere, Oliver is not to be let loose. He's going to be locked in the kennel. 2 days after he gets fixed. Hiram was looking at me like, what?
Are you talking about?
Yeah, I even told Jason today I was trying to figure out how to, like, if we were going to be able to do that because of that, so I was a little happy about the event. We just got to worry about Duchess being too rough with them and the stitches and stuff. But I got him that next day.
There we go.
It was half price on Friday. All right. All right.
She's a female. Legs.
All right.
Yeah, legs is definitely a gal. We can do that. But did you hear me about the
Being a female?
Yep.
Yeah. You need to thank your grandma for the fact you got this. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Yep. I bought the other one, and Mom's like, but you have 2 dogs. So we bought this too.
So, honey,
Yeah.
when we go and we put this together, we need to remember to put this on the resin as you're filling it in, because that is the top portion for the tarantula right there.
Oh, and we should have told him to start shoving things in the dog's mouth like toys and bones.
That's another way of doing it.
That's what I got told to do. Or not told, that's what I read to do.
Now for the next little bundle of joy. Now we already know the next one is a female, so we don't necessarily need to go digging for that information. And the abdomen looks like it's completely intact. This is little bitch's molt from recently. We're gonna push it down as far as we can. We're gonna let that sit.
Hey, I got other remedies.
All right. All right. How's it going, folks?
Are you
This molt belongs to Legs, who is now a confirmed female Theraphos apophysis. We're gonna have her for a very long time, so long as we can help it. We have another molt in some soap water.
another?
Yeah, little D.
Oh, I forgot we had 2 more.
And we have the little one's molt.
3 bolts. You hear
Yep.
that, Oliver?
Of course, the little one might not be it. We might just go and. Where the hell is it? Oh,
Do
shit.
not lick it.
We actually have
Arf.
2 molts in here.
Woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof.
Yeah. So this has a little pouch. Tells you that it's a female. I am stoked.
Oliver, stop.
Meantime, we can go and check on some of our other animals.
Pissed at us.
Why? Well, oh, his getting neutered?
No, stop licking it. I've got the vet wraps in the basket. Oliver.
Wait, do I have Noah written down? Once I'm done dealing with the other mole, I'll go and start working on dinner. All right. Let's go and see whether there's any baby action coming on from over here. I'm not seeing any babies in there. God, this camera is just not doing what it's supposed to. Come on, dude. Oh, the camera's pissing me off. Alright, let's try this again. Yep. No babies yet. But we can see the males and the female all kind of just huddling together in there. Which is a good thing, because it means that everybody's still alive, doing fine. Alright, let's go check on the molt. Usually it doesn't take very long for things to soften up. Gotta hope that it holds its integrity. We are getting a molt ready for putting up on a board so that we can get it ready to put in some resin. Little nerve-wracking, but at least we already know that this tarantula in particular is a proven female. This molt belongs to Little B, who is most assuredly a female, if not by the fact that she has not hooked out yet. She is well overdue for that to happen. We have a molt right here. You see that little pouch between the white dots right there? That little thing? That is proof positive that this is a female as well. Yes. So that is exciting news. Hopefully that means that Legs, our Theraphosa apophysis, is going to be with us for quite some time going on into the future. Female tarantulas can live 10, if not 20 years, while the males will only live like tops 5. This could not be better news. Just hope we get our shit together so that we can keep this place and be fine. Yeah. Knock on wood. Don't knock on wood too much because the dogs will freak out. But when we're done, we will have hopefully 2 tarantula molts to put in resin and at least 1, if not 2, roach husks left by the centipede to put in resin. And those will be sold at upcoming events, hopefully for a pretty penny. We'll see. Raising tarantulas in and of itself can get kind of spendy, especially with the initial purchase of the animal itself. The Theraphosa apophysis in our care. How much was the Theraphosa when you got them?
Legs?
Yeah.
I think it was like $120.
$120. They are going to be so freaking awesome. And the beautiful thing about it is that the tarantulas, the females, they don't pose that much of a problem, especially as they age out. In my opinion, female tarantulas tend to mellow out, and the males, as far as I'm concerned, itty bitty. We actually have 2 of them. We could do 2 mini skulls out of Waffles molts.
Why 2? Or do you have 2?
We have 2 molts. We actually have 3, but I kind of have to pry that last one out.
You know how we have the 2 crickets side by side?
Yeah.
That'd be cool to do the 2 molts side by side.
You mean 2 roaches? So That's what we're dealing with today. Let's go and see if we can go and play with this next molt. Because we're freaking creepy like that. Tarantulas are the name of this game. And we will have...
Did you see he wants a shout out?
I did not know who wants a shout out. Who wants a shout out? Ooh. Ooh, Jesus. Can I get a shout out? It's my birthday. Easton Wilkening. Happy birthday. And I'll remember, you know what? I'm going to write that down. I'm going to take you seriously. Is it the 18th today?
No.
I'll hold you to it. You only get one birthday shout out, okay? There you go.
Per live.
Per year. This isn't Waffle House. You don't just get to come in and confuse the waiters because they're different and say it's your birthday. Joking with you. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go and get the other one out. Hopefully she's ready. Ready to be pinned. Oh wait, that sounds crazy.
Don't sniff my armpit. That felt weird.
God, she is so fuzzy, and I am so stupid.
What happened?
I forgot to keep my gloves on. All right. Whew. Now, this is what we're dealing with this little one. I can't stop this feeling. All right, here we go. Ooh. There's still quite a bit of soap on that. Hold on. Honey, we're going to definitely need a bigger... we're definitely going to need
What do we need?
a bigger resin mold for this one.
Fine.
What?
We have big enough.
Look at that. That is wild.
What are you doing, baby?
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Yeah. Oh. You don't get a better molt than that. That is gravy. Honey, the whole abdomen is exposed. All right. Now these definitely are going to be worth more. Oh yeah. Let's see here. I do not recommend you handle tarantula molts of New World tarantulas barehanded. Do not follow in my stead because I am being an idiot. Okay? You guys get that? I'm being extra stupid. Let's not do as I do, please. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, you have just 30 minutes to make your signature dish. We started with 8 acres each. Now, Lauren has 5, Aaron still
This is actually a good way for us to measure just how big Little B actually is.
they're going fast.
Because we have her old exoskeleton. Of course, she's going to be bigger now. But
Follow questions for meeting teams. If you're lucky enough to have multiple offers, then you decide who you want to exercise with.
are we going anywhere
Are you ready?
tomorrow?
What?
Are we going anywhere tomorrow? D&D, I know that.
To get lunch.
Taylor,
Okay.
idea what you can do different this time around that's going to get you an acre.
I just been taking everything that you guys told me. My passion for cooking and
I cannot believe how lucky we got with this molt.
garlic and rice. That's what altogether we set aside, okay? And then a side of additional cooking.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Thank you, Chef.
20 minutes remaining. All right, guys. Time to play around. Wow.
Now, the white dots, I believe, are the book lungs.
Tell me about the dish. I'll make it a Filipino noodle dish. Then you get
Oliver,
sauce,
stop.
add shrimp, chicken, a little bit of pork. This is a dish that I'll make.
You're getting in trouble for acting stupid. So, I recommend you stop acting stupid. Can you do that? I don't know if you can do that, buddy. Alright.
Good luck. Thanks, John. Disgusting. Use it as size when you make it.
I'm gonna definitely take a picture of this. I can't believe we got 2 large species female tarantulas. Oh, we could also, if we wanted to, we could have turned these into shadow box creations.
Now with the price of shadow boxes.
No, you're like, that would not be worth it.
What other shrimp going in?
Has anyone tried picking a fight with Gordon Ramsay on the show?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Now, Little Bitch's molt is going to turn out looking fire.
we need to get actual pushpins for you. We actually almost need a piece of cardboard.
Right?
Corkboard, sorry.
Corkboard.
Oh, shush.
There we go. Well, that didn't take long.
He just peed.
You didn't need to go poop?
I think he did earlier with Micah. We got mail.
From who?
State Farm.
Oh, fuck.
A Hallmark card.
A Hallmark card from State Farm.
Thank you.
There's no fucking way State Farm sends out Hallmark cards. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's Hallmark.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking State Farm sends out Hallmark cards when you join them?
There's nothing in that.
Welcome to State Farm. Thanks for your business. Thanks for choosing us, Megan. Well, Megan, I appreciate this effort, this level of passion for your clientele. I'm a little taken back. We are currently in the middle of
Caramel corn.
We're not currently in the middle of caramel corn. We are currently in the middle of setting up some molds here. This is what I was doing, or what I am doing, in the middle of figuring out that State Farm sends out that stuff. So this right here is a Lasiodora parabana mold, and this is a Theraphosa apophysis. Guess what they both have? See that little dot in the middle? That little pocket? Right. Oop. Right there. And the little pocket right there. We've got two New World terrestrial tarantulas. One of them is going to get to be the size of a dinner plate. The size of an average chihuahua. It is going to be magnificent. And right now, we are currently getting them prepared for putting in resin. They will be sold probably at a pretty penny. But this one is from our little girl, little bitch, who is a survivor in her own right of, I wouldn't call it animal cruelty, but neglect. She was with a group of animals that was put inside. Oh yeah, I got urticating hairs on my finger. Group of animals that was put in the back of a hatchback, Outback, and they weren't given proper heat. When we got her, she was absolutely immobile. We couldn't get her to respond to anything.
No comment
New comment.
from Bo. Yo, WTF.
All right. This. Oh, hey, it's Bo. No. Fuck you, what the fuck? Coming at me sideways. All right, so when a tarantula grows, it tends to cast off its old exoskeleton, like a crab, or a, what is that? Lobster, a crayfish even. All right.
Fry says yummy.
Oh, yeah. So this is what it looks like. When they pull themselves out of their old exoskeleton, they actually remove their legs whole. Now this is the exciting part. Let's get into it, shall we? So there is a little pocket between the book lungs right here. That's what these are, book lungs. That indicates that this is a female. If we come over here and we look right here, guess what this one has? Right there. Yeah. So we are going to dry these out, and we are going to put these in resin, and we are going to sell them. So we do own the tarantulas that put out these exoskeletons, and we are going to continue collecting molds and selling them Believe it or not, that is the top portion of the abdomen connected to the back of what would be the tarantula skull. We are going to kind of pin on here. I want to make it so I can just prop this up at an angle somewhere so it can dry. And then we are going to get this shit going. That's a good question because this is the first time that we are actually going to be attempting to sell them for.
Well, depending on what we put them in, we'll figure out the price.
Yeah, probably no lower than $50, I'd say. What? This is gonna be a lot of effort just to get them in resin. $50 is probably on the low end. Alright, here we go. But we do now have blessed confirmation that Legs, our giant pink-toed tarantula, is in fact a female. I love it. I would buy 100%. Now what we're probably going to have to do is set the top portion down. We could even set that down in the resin next to it so that people can look down the leg holes. Because I think that shot right there is pretty crazy. That is nuts. And they keep, when they shed out, they keep their fangs on the exoskeleton. So that puppy right there's got fangs, and that one right there's got fangs still. Now, I don't think they have any kind of venom to speak of, especially since they dried out. But we're not going to tell people to go and test that theory. That is a molt. That's actually two. This one belongs to our Theraphos apophysis, and this one belongs to our Lasiodora parabana. This one's the most recent. This one is not. However, if you put them in some soapy water and then rinse them off after they've had time to sit, you will soften the legs enough to kind of get them splayed out. We're gonna, where is that thing? Pull that off. All right, here we go. No, don't do that. There we go. Trying to be very, very careful pinning the carapace down without crunching it. Right? We're going to be putting them in resin and hopefully selling them. If we can do it fast enough, we can even possibly get them in at the jamboree that's going to be happening soon. But, yeah, they'll be ready for the jamboree. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. So we're going to be participating in the Vernonia Jamboree out here in Oregon. It is in, I believe Vernonia is in Columbia County, right? So, you guys, if you're in Oregon and you want to see these, you can always come out on the first day. I don't know how long we're going to have these in our possession because we're going to be selling them for probably a pretty penny, or at least what we consider to be a pretty penny. Both of these show that they are female, which in my opinion is well worth $50. And putting them in resin is just gravy. There we go. This is gonna be the freaking coolest. All right, hold on. I'm gonna start writing down names so that I know when you guys pop in again. All right, so we have Bay. Wait, do we have a Bay? Has Bay been on since I started writing stuff down? I don't think so. Might have been on before I started doing this. And then we have Rocker Girl 75. And I think there was one more Cry. We have had quite a few names on here over the last few days. The most recent molt that we had was definitely Little Bitch, our Lasiodora parabana. The second most recent was Legs, the Theraphosa apophysis. And the one before that was Waffles. I don't know, is Waffles? I think Waffles went back into hiding. But he just ate. He is so fat right now. Oh my god. Anyway, this is what we're working on. This live stream right now is pretty much done and over with. But we will be back on later for critter care. Hopefully, no later than like 9. Hopefully, no later than like 9:30. We call our dog shit. We call ours dog shit meister. Oh, you call your dog shit meister. I take it potty training. The puppy is not going so well there, Chief. Yeah, we have got our puppy dog settled on that matter for the most part. Every now and then the dogs surprise us, which is great. It's fantastic. It makes you want to wake up in the morning and just yeah, especially when you step in it. Yeah. We have trained our noses to wake up shortly after the dog has managed to leave said presence, so the likelihood of us stepping on a pile of shit is relatively low. But not unheard of. Yeah. I got urticating hairs between my fingers. Alright. If I take you out, don't take too long because I gotta pee. Stop. Oh, that drives me nuts. Okay. Let's talk about dog behaviors that drive me nuts. All right, do you want out? Duchess, you got to stand up to get out. Do you not want out? Are you just laying by the door because you're miserable? Are you laying by the door because you're miserable? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Is you're laying by the door because you're miserable. You don't want to go outside. You just want to wreak havoc, cause mayhem and mischief. Yeah, you little pain in the ass. She doesn't want to go outside. I will be working on knocking out some of the push-ups before the live, but in the meantime, I gotta go and cook dinner. It is steaks. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my ear to her. Yeah, what is it about puppy dogs going after ears?
And nipples.
And yes, as my wife just said on my live stream, and nipples. Miner's still a little tender after she got a little bit too acquainted. God damn it. But oh my god, when I tell you that urticating hairs are just the worst. Can we see? I don't even see any dots. Oh my god, that's fucking driving me nuts. Between the fingers is the worst. I can.
Between the toes.
Oh no, okay. Between the toes is worse. Between the fingers is the second. Up the nose is like fucking lethal. But dude, fuck. No Chick-fil-A sauce. I think I have that guy's name written down. But Jesus Christ. Oliver, now you want outside? Where'd she go? Oh, she's laying in her kennel. What's up, no Chick-fil-A? I actually recognize your name. Pretty sure you were on either last night or the night before. Gotta take the dog out. Alright, we're going outside. It's fucking miserable out here. Sure, why not? Ow, makes your teeth hurt. So we just got done pinning down tarantula molts to a piece of cardboard. Hopefully I did it well enough that I can hang it up to a wall so that it can kind of like drip dry before we try putting it in resin. The problem with tarantula molts is the fact that water can get trapped in the legs, in the body of the tarantula molt itself because it's hollow. It becomes hollow as soon as the tarantula slips out from inside of it. We have them currently set, going to be drying, and the goal is to sell them at the Vernonia Jamboree the first weekend of August. That's where my wife's what is that called? Booth is going to be set up. She is a part of Overstreet Crafts. You can find them on Facebook. They are not quite selling stuff online yet, but we are working on it. I have a poetry book out, an ebook. It is called Trauma Caused by Drama, and it is my first book ever released if you guys are interested in dropping money on me. We also have a Venmo account in case some rich person's watching and wants to drop money on a rando. You never know. As far as the majority of the United States, we are all pretty much broke, folks. Oliver, you almost done? I'm like staring directly into the sun here. God, I need to take him for a walk. What's that you smell? What's that you smell? What is that? Good boy. Yes, my Christmas lights are still up, and I've got to take them down because they're a little sun bleached. So, I think that is the equivalent of Mother Nature telling me that the time has come, probably, for them not to be up anymore. Oliver, come on. Come on. You guys have a good day. I will be back on later for Critter Care. Subscribe and hopefully catch up with me later. Have a good night. Stay safe and remember I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Ain't no way.